The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking on the Seattle Seahawks in Munich, Germany. Tom Brady, Geno Smith. What do you think this game's going to look like?
You know, international games are always super interesting because of the travel effect. You're traveling across the world with your team and then going to play a game in another country on a soccer field, a football pitch, whatever you want to call it. And there's just a big dynamic to it. Your whole team's going to another major city, the whole time zone thing, jet lag. There's a lot of factors that go into it. The spread for this game is actually the Bucs are favored by 2.5 points, which you kind of would expect, not a big spread. If you look on ESPN at the moment, they have that the Bucs have an 83% chance of winning. I think that they're just saying that the veteran experience of the Bucs may outshine some of the new guys that the Seahawks have in their little mini rebuild that they're doing. But it's a toss-up. International games, you never really know how it's going to go going into it.
Yeah, I mean, and people don't realize going from Florida to California to play, even the time difference that you're playing in for your body is significant enough as an athlete. Now you're going, I think Germany is 7 hours ahead of us. So then you're going 7 hours ahead. So then if you're starting the game, when do they play? Is it 12:30 our time? What's
9:30 our time on Sunday.
Whew, dang. We're going to be in church. But it's hey, I'll keep my phone somewhere. But it's an effect that people I don't think really understand. So these international games are kind of fun. They brought them to the league as a fun experience for Europeans. We already made a video about like 2 million people were trying to get tickets to go to this game. Some tickets were like $30,000 up to, and there were a lot of German people trying to go to this game. Now, American football is played in Europe at a very low level, but it's starting to kind of grow. I think people are starting to appreciate it over there. So these games were kind of created as a really fun experience for people, Europeans,
but let's really
experience that.
Let's be honest. Everybody in that stadium is going for one reason. They're going to see Tom Brady.
They're going to see Tom Brady in what everyone thought was going to be his last season. But then he said he's going to play forever. He may sign a 15-year extension with the Buccaneers. You never know. But it's interesting, coming off the win we just had against Los Angeles, I do think there's potential that Tom Brady's going to ball out in this game. He could throw for more than 300 yards. I'm going to take the over on 300 yards for Tom Brady. I think Cade Otton's going to have a great game. Julio Jones actually looked really good against the Rams. Scotty Miller.
Anyway, there wasn't a lot of one guy shining for the Bucs. It was a big team effort. Not one receiver had above 100 yards receiving last week versus the Rams. It was everybody putting the pieces together, getting 5 catches and 50 yards a pop for everybody on the team.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think the experience of traveling to Germany to play, which will be a first experience for some of these Bucs guys, first time maybe traveling out of the country, right, in some regards, do you think we saw Tom Brady talked about team effort, playing on Sundays. Do you think that this traveling and this international experience will make this game a more high-energy natured game in general?
In general, yeah, and we heard Aaron Rodgers talk about his experience with traveling over and playing, and there is a dynamic to it where it's a show, and you want to put on for the German people. They want to see you. You do your appearances or whatever, do your interviews and whatnot, but at the same time, they know what they're there for. They're there to play a game against the 6-3 Seattle Seahawks. They need to shut down Geno Smith. They need to put it together on offense, just like they were able to do last week and get the ball in the end zone. But yeah, if they can minimize distractions, if the team can listen to Tom Brady and what he said, we have to come together as a team. We have to give effort as a team. If they can do that, then they're going to be successful on Sunday in Munich.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what happens in this game. And, wish we could be there. Obviously, super busy. It's a lot to go to Germany for a football game. And I was surprised how many Germans are going to go to this game to see Tom Brady with the World Cup starting. You figured they'd be soccer-minded right now. But American football, not the king of all sports, but the king of our sports.
For some of these people, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to see the greatest football player of all time.
I mean, imagine if, Manchester United came and played a game like in Orlando. I don't know who plays. Is it Cristiano Ronaldo that plays for Man U? So imagine if he came for one time only and he was going to play against Messi, and they were having this match or something, in whatever. I mean, Americans from all over the country
Would go there.
would come 40 hours, some travel from Alaska just to come see this one guy maybe score a goal.
Absolutely.
Like it's that kind of a thing. So we're super excited about this game. We've been looking forward to this game since the preseason.
Let us guys know down in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win this game? If you're in Germany watching this somehow, let us know what your thoughts are. If you're going to go to the game, if not, where you're going to watch it at. And what do you think the final score is going to be? Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We'll catch you guys next time on
The Boat Parade.
You know you could look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus. He the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace. You know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me tone it down.